Well, hello, friends. It's Audrey from Odds and Ends, and welcome to Thursday. So that means it is time for Deck the Year, hosted by Penny's Crafty Creations, where you alter any kind of card. But this week, it's also Tony's Halloween 2026 challenge. So I decided that my Deck the Year card was going towards Tony's little challenge. I think it's an 8-day challenge. Everyone else keeps saying 7, but either I wrote something down twice or everyone else is wrong. I don't know if it's me or them, but who knows? It doesn't matter. If I put an extra one in, I do an extra one. No big deal. I do not mind little spooky things. So today, and Tony is Tony's Magical Arts and Crafts. And she is the queen of spooky and sparkly. So today is the 30th, and that means it is time for our spooky tea party. Now, I was not 100% sure how much tea stuff I had because I just did my Alice journal, and most of my tea stuff has been taken for that. But I was able to find some things, and honestly, I think they're quite comical because I did a twist on them. So let me show you what I did. And this is a 5x8 index card, and I have this. Normally I say she wasn't creepy, but if you look at her hands, she only has 4 fingers on each hand. And yeah, I'm just going 1, 2, 3, 4. Now she could have had another finger here, but I looked at her before I did my collaging, and she doesn't. She has 4 fingers on each hand, and I'm like, okay, this is very creepy. And she's making mushroom tea. Now, if that's not creepy, I don't know what is, because she's picking toadstools off a skull. And I think you have to, she is having joy. You have to have hope and a whole lot of faith that you are not going to be poisoned to death. My sentiment is take calculated risks. I used 2 different pieces of background cardstock here. Did one that was a complete floral, and it left like 2 inches there. So then I did another piece of 6x6 paper and just decorated the edges. I have 2 teapots full of mushrooms that are in a little mushroom seeping stew action. And then I have my skull. I have 2 mushroom homes on top of tall woody mushrooms. I got the 3 teacups. I've got her, who's obviously up to absolutely no good. And then I inked the edges of the cut and collage images with black. I outlined the teacups in a black fine liner. I added some green metallic pens to highlight the leaves and the cups. And the outside is inked in moss green. And all the cut and collage, I did edge them in a smoky black, just so they popped on the page and just didn't look like one massive flower bunch. So let me zoom in a little closer so you can see everything. There's one of my black and white mushrooms, and there is the other. And we've got my skull here. It's got the mushrooms growing out of the top. We have our sentiment, take calculated risks. Got 1 teacup there, 2 teacups there, 3. And there's 1 pot of mushroom tea, and then behind her is a second pot of mushroom tea. And there you can see her creepy hands. Of course it could be a birth defect. Maybe that's why she's living in the forest making creepy mushroom tea, and you never know. But Our assignment was to do a spooky tea party, and if we could, do it in spring theme. So that is what I did, and I hope you like it, and I will talk to you guys later, and I will see you next week for probably another Alice Deck the Year card, because I have 1 or 2 more pockets I need to fill. And I will see you tomorrow for Tony's Halloween 2026, and our theme for tomorrow is ghosts. So I will talk to you guys later. Have a wonderful day. Bye.